drop tonight.
Yo, what's up? This is EpicCam16 here again, and we're going to be doing some Black Ops 3. As you saw in the title, it's about PaintShop this time. You guys all probably know how to use this feature, this awesome feature Cherrick put in this new game. Well, kind of new. So, I'm just going over this to show the people that don't know how to do it. Also, then there's some of my friends that I go to school with and stuff. They don't know how to use PaintShop, and they just got Black Ops 3. So, if they're watching, here you go guys, and hope you enjoy. So when you first get into this title in multiplayer right here, before you even choose any of these, store, theater, free run, custom games, arena, public match, you will press the pause button on Xbox One, which is the 3 lines, and then if you're on PS4, you'll just press the pause button whenever the pause button is on that console. I don't own a PS4 myself, so I don't know what the pause button is. I know that sounds stupid, but whatever. But you can still do it in public match or whatever you're in at the time. But since I'm already here, let's just jump into this. So as soon as you press the pause button, you'll see all these at the very top: identity, challenges, barracks, media, options, and yeah, so that's all. The thing it will put you on at the start is identity. That's what you want to choose. Here you can go to GUNSMITH, which is create variants and stuff of your guns. And then here there's emblems, where you can create emblems and such. Clan emblem, another clan emblem, just a normal emblem, my Twitch, and my YouTube. So now I have the YouTube, then you can choose your calling cards. Yeah. Here you get to choose your clan tag, which I have hype, just like Ali A. And here's the paint shop, very bottom left. So as soon as you click on that, you choose the gun you want to do. For this tutorial, we're going to use the KN44 because you get the most space to color with. And so as soon as you get in here, by scrolling around with your right joystick, you can choose the certain parts of the gun. We're going to start off with this side here. Yeah. Okay, so as soon as you jump into this, there is a whole bunch of things. There's icons, patterns, tools, type, like lettering and everything, and black market. And black market is the stuff you just unlock from supply drops. So you can see I got all this stuff, and there's a whole bunch of classified stuff. So we're going to start off with just a very basic one. So we're going to get this big square here. We're going to use the right joystick just to move it as big as we want it. And if you look on the right, you get to see all the coordinates and the sizing and stuff, and the rotation and the opacity. So if you want to select it, you just press A, then it's there, you got another layer. But I'm going to get in more depth with that. I'm going to show you how to color and how to do everything else with this paint shop. So before we go into the square again, if you press the other button, the select button, and you can paste it by pressing the pause button after you press the select button, which is like the window thingies on Xbox One. I don't know what that is on PS4 because I do not own one. And if you press down on the D-pad, it will give you a new one, and you can just add another layer or whatever without going to this plus thing. And if you press X, you can just like get rid of it, like delete it. And then if you press Y on it, you can change it to a different shape. So that's that. As soon as we jump into this again, as you can see on the left, there's the controls panel. With that, it shows you what you can do. So you can move it around, which I'll make this smaller to show you. You can move it around with the left joystick, and you can obviously size it and stuff with the right. And that just stays in the same shape. But if you click down on the right joystick, which might be going a little fast here, but just if you want to listen, just rewind the video if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch if it already happened. Okay, so if you're gonna click down on the right joystick, click that, and then you can like move it around still, but when you scroll around and stuff, you can like resize it instead of just like this. Then you click it back again, and you can just mess around with that tool, so that's pretty cool. We're just gonna stay with the normal sizing here. And if you press LT, like the shoot buttons, LT or right or RT, right trigger and left trigger, you can just rotate it around like that. And if you press left bumper or right bumper, if you look at the right, there's a number 97 that's going down, which is changing my opacity, so it makes it more transparent. And if you don't want it to be transparent, you can just put it all the way up to 100, so it's just a solid, nice neon color, which is what I'm going to do just now. And if you press the select button again, like the window thingy that on Xbox One, don't know what it is on PS4, you can flip it, which it doesn't really give any difference since it's a square. So yeah, I'll do that with a different thing. And so if you press X while you're doing this, it will outline it. So it's not a solid color, it just has the outline, which is pretty cool. And so if you do this, you can, so for example here, I'm just going to get another shape. Show you that flip technique. That's not a good one for the flip. Let's see here. Here we go, how about this? See, we just flip that around. We keep on flipping it. And so if you press on the D-pad left or right, you can choose which order it goes in, like before, so then it can go on top of that. So if we change the color here, it can go, no, my bad. If you do this, it can go on top. And then if you do this, this can go on top of that. So that's pretty simple. And so if you go onto this, this is the part where most people don't know about. That was with the D-pad right there. But if you press Y here, you can choose the colors. Again, there's on the controls, there's the opacity and everything. But here you can just choose your colors, choose whatever you want. Here, I'm going to do a little galaxy color that I like to make. I use this neon blue right here, this one. And then what I do is instead of pressing Y, which is just like blending it and making it look more real with the gun, see, it kind of adds a little more like gun like overlook on it instead of just solid color right there. But I'm gonna go with the solid color. So if I press X here, I can combine two colors together. And so this is my galaxy color. What I do is I go to like a purple like this, and I go over here and give it a little more purple. No, not wrong way. Do this and give it a little more purple. And then you just press B, go back again, and it saves. Now you can just scroll it, make it as big as you want your galaxy color to be, or whatever color you choose. After that, let's choose another layer. Let's say, get this alien in here. Let's tilt him here. And if we press up on the D-pad, so up, it will choose a material. And here, you get to choose any material you want. So there's kind of like a carbon fiber, silver iron thingy, another silver thing, like bronze, copper, or whatever. Don't know what that is. And like just beige. And you can get black market stuff, so I have this like funky zebra thing. And there's like a camo. For this, we're just going to use the carbon fiber. Now we'll go with the zebra. Zebra's sick. So there's the zebra thingy. Looks pretty cool. So there's that. That's the materials. And then, as you can see on the top right at the moment, you can see how much layers you have. And there's 64 layers to put. So I put down 2 on this one side. You get 64 for each area of the gun. So here, I'm just going to make, let's see here, let's get another big hunky-dunky square. And let's make that carbon fiber. So if you're too cheap to go get carbon fiber on your guns, because there's not carbon fiber actually, but if this was Black Ops 2, just do this, because it makes it easier. And so if we go into this side, we got all this stuff. So let's go into this side at the moment. We will choose this. Where did it go? It's a pretty cool thingy. Okay, this has like little lines through it. We're gonna rotate it. See, I'm rotating it. I'm gonna rotate it like that. so it gives it like a little hexy color, like technique to it. We're gonna make that like neon green. And we're gonna go back into the color maker, picker, press X again. And we're gonna go choose a kind of pinky to make it like orange. There we go. We're gonna press B. And there's that. And then let's just get this. And then we'll just choose a material, put it carbon fiber. And there we go, that's your paint shop. After that, you can just call it some random name. So whatever name you want to call it, I don't know. So then you say press save, and then it goes with all the other ones you've made. So that's the one that I just made, H. And so if you're wondering how to, when you go to your specialists, I'll just go into public match. Specialists, as you, for this one, here I'll use the battery. You don't need to have everything to do this, but for example, if there's this thing called a showcase weapon right here, and as soon as you click on that, you can choose a weapon you want. And if you go onto your assault rifle and you're like, what? Where did my color go? Like there's that one, but I didn't make that one with you guys today. Where did it go that I made? If you guys are wondering that, don't worry. I'll show you right now. So if you just go back into this screen right here, you go to Gunsmith this time, and choose the gun you want to put that color on and make a variant. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go into this same gun. We're just gonna do this again. And you can choose anything you want. Make sure you choose attachments that you already have. I have this gun maxed out, so I have everything. So we're gonna put a high caliber on it, a stock, maybe an ELO, fast mag, an extended mag. And for the paint job, you can just choose that one that you want. So there's that. And then you can also put a camo with it if you want that. I'm going to go with the sick tiger camo to go with it because that looks pretty cool. And after that, I'm just going to save it and it'll be called that. So if you go back into the specialists, press Y for personalization, go back to the showcase weapon, and then scroll over to the gun that you just made in Gunsmith and Paint Shop, and then click on it. And then, look, you'll have your sick, awesome gun right there on your specialist's shoulder. And that is how to use the Paint Shop. Thank you for watching. This was EpicCam16, how to use the Paint Shop. And don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. Don't just hit it, smash it. Smash it right through your computer. And as always, see ya.